Good morning guys, welcome back. Sometimes you have to be creative when it comes to backpacking gear for dogs. And in today's video I am coming up with a sort of a solution for an emergency rescue sling for your dog. But it's not specifically made for dogs, no, it is made out of a kit carrier. So stay tuned. When you are taking your dog out into the mountains, I think it is very important to also add some safety gear items to your backpack. And one of those items, in my opinion, is supposed to be a emergency rescue sling. So if your dog gets injured out on the trail and cannot walk out anymore by himself, that you can support him by carrying him down the mountain. And maybe not even only in the mountains, but also when you are out on the trail for a longer time. So whenever something happens and your dog injures something, especially paws or something, or just whatever is happening out on the trail that gives your dog the reason to not being able to hike out anymore, then you can support your dog. You can carry your dog, but we all practically know that if you're having a dog, when you have to carry your dog for a longer time, they get stinking heavy. Even the small ones like Ravi. I once had to carry Ravi out when we were surprised by a snowstorm. Yeah, we really had a snowstorm here. And I had to carry him for about 8 kilometers because it was snowing so badly and there was so much snow falling that Ravi was having those ice clumps beneath his paws and he could not walk anymore. So I had to carry him and it was 8 kilometers. And I can tell you, I was so completely worn out after those 8 kilometers. Then even those small dogs, they get really tired. Oh, I'm heavy. I get tired, they get heavy. And I've been searching into those dog rescue slings, and there are some brands who make specifically ones for dogs. But it turned out, when you're going to look at the sizes of those carriers, that they are all made starting for medium dogs. The dogs like the size of Ravi, they do not fit in there. They do fit in there, but it will be way too big, so you cannot strap them good enough, or there is no possibility to adjust any straps to the specific points, body parts of your dog where the clips should be added to, where you have to tie them up. So those are all things that you can struggle with when a rescue sling is too big. And then I thought, well, if something ever happens, I'm doomed. I have to carry Ravi downstairs, or down the mountain, or out of the woods, whatever, where we are in at the moment. And then a few weeks ago I stumbled upon a video here on YouTube on the channel of Matty Outdoors, and he was hiking with his toddler. They were on their first backpacking trip and he was carrying the kit carrier by Trail Magik. And I thought that looks really interesting because it is a sort of seat that you can hang to the front of your backpack. You clip it to your load lifters and to your shoulder strap, and your toddler can sit into it. And then I thought, well, the butt of a toddler is not that much bigger than the width of Ravi between his front paws and his back paws. And then I start doing some research on the website of Trail Magik and see about the sizing and how it exactly works, how you had to adjust it to your backpack. So yeah, I was doing my research a little bit on that one, and I thought this could be pretty interesting. And I contacted Matty as well and told them about my thoughts. Well, I'm thinking that I see some options for a little dog in here. And he confirmed that he did see that as well. So I went to the website of Trail Magik again and I ordered mine. Surprisingly, I ordered it Monday and it was here on Wednesday. Totally crazy. Within 2 days it was here from the United States. So that was really a surprise. And this is the carrier. As you can see, Trail Magik. It says going further together. Well, it might rely on hiking with your kids, but definitely also with your dog. And you're getting a sort of, let's see, seat that's been created like this. So you might see happening here what I see or what I have in mind, because you're going to clip this to the load lifters of your pack. These are going to your shoulder strap, and then you're having it hanging like this in front of you. So yeah, I tried it out, of course. I tried it several times with Ravi, been practicing with it, because things like this you always have to practice. Never buy something like this, put it in your backpack and take it out once there is an emergency heading up and you have to use it. Make sure that your dog is familiar with it, you know how to use it. So we have been practicing with it, and it turned out that my idea worked well. Definitely Ravi fits perfectly in here. And like I said, this is one that goes to your load lifters. I do not have load lifters, I will show you in a few seconds, but I can clip it to the top strap of my pack. And here you have the part that attaches to the lower part of your shoulder strap. So where your shoulder strap attaches to your hip belt. It comes with 2 carabiners on each side. Of course. 2 big carabiners. And it has several loops here. So you can adjust the carabiner to the size of your own backpack and to make sure that it fits you comfortable. So let's go switch over to my pack, and I'm going to show you how this exactly works and how Ravi fits in there. So they say that you need a backpack from at least 30 liters capacity, so I'm fine with my day pack. And it is good that your pack had load lifters. Mine does not have it, but it has the top strap, so that will work as well. And you need the bottom part of your shoulder straps. So you're having the kit carrier over here. This is actually the, let's see how it is. Here it is. So this is how you have the kit carrier. And then it comes with carabiners like you just saw. And you clip those to the lower part of your shoulder strap. So it's always nice when you are having someone with you to do this, but it is doable on your own. So then you have it hanging from here. Then you're taking the top, and I'm losing them as much as possible so Ravi has a lot of space to enter the carrier. And that goes through your load lifters, or in my case, my top strap. Same on the other side. So then you basically have the carrier like this. Next step, of course, you're going to need your dog, and you can slide the dog through here. So it's practically laying or hanging here at the part where your toddler usually should sit on. So when you leave this a little bit looser, then you have room enough to put your dog in between. And when your dog's cooperating, then you will end up from this to this. And then you can see that Ravi is hanging here, nicely supported throughout his whole belly. His back paws coming out, his front paws are coming out. And as you can see, he's fine with it. He is taking treats, so that means he's feeling comfortable. Otherwise, if your dog is stressed, they probably won't take it. So then you can adjust these if you want to make it a little bit more tight. And your dog a little bit more snug in there. And then you can support the back hand of your dog if you want to. And then you have still one hand available to use with your trekking poles, for example. And then you're still able to hike safely down a mountain in case you're having an emergency situation. So this is actually how it looks like. Good boy, Ravi. Well, as you can see, that works out pretty well. And Ravi's feeling pretty comfortable in there. Like you saw, he's taking his treats. And the first time he thought, well, what on earth are you doing? Because getting your dog in there can be a bit of a struggle. I did not film that because I just want to take the time to put Ravi in there, make sure that he's comfortable, that nothing was stuck between him, that he was comfortable, his male parts were not stuck anywhere. So I took the time for that one. But as you can see, when he was in there, it fitted really well. And he was hanging there really nicely. You can support him on the back or the front if you want to. If you're not hiking with trekking poles, you can use both of your hands. If you do use trekking poles like I do, you always have one hand free to make sure that you still use your trekking pole so that you can get off the trail safely as well. So yeah, I think this is a really good solution, and therefore I wanted to make a video about it, because I know several people with smaller dogs who have been struggling to find a rescue sling to take their small dog off the trail in case that is needed. So absolutely recommend this one. I will link down in the info box below to the website of Trail Magik. Be aware, it is a kit carrier, so it is not designed for dogs. So make sure that you read a little bit more about the measurements of the kit carrier, the weight capacity, so that it is able to carry your dog. So you will not have any problems with that. And then I hope that I could give the owners of small dogs a tip to have a safety item with them as well out on the trail. This video is not being sponsored. I paid this product for my own money. Trail Magik does not even know that I'm making this video, and probably when they ever see this video, they are going to laugh about the subject that I am using their kit carrier to carry off my dog off the trail. But sometimes you just have to be creative, and I think in this case it worked out really well. So you can easily fold the kit carrier up. You can take the carabiners off if the sound bothers you, but if you just put them in like this, you can put one in between the fabric, one between the sleeve here, so then it would not bother at all. Then you have a nice small package which comes in a weight of 284 grams. If you like this video, give us a like, subscribe to the channel and notify the alarm bell, and then as always, enjoy the outdoors. We'll catch you on the next trail. Goodbye.